everybody, welcome to Mark's Remarks. Today I'm going to be making a sandwich with my new favourite bread, Tiger Bloomer. There you go, you can't really see it that well, there you go. Sliced Tiger Bloomer, £1.20 I think. Farm Foods Carvery Stuffed Chicken Breast Joint. I cooked this up, takes 2 hours and 15 minutes on 200 Celsius. Fan 180. Anyway, so yeah, it's chicken with stuffing. I'm going to be slicing this up, putting it into the sandwich. Let's go take a look at the ingredients now. Okay, we've got the stuffing here, and we've got all the chicken and some nice choice bits of chicken here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sharp knife. I'm going to slice this up as best I can before it starts to fall apart. Okay, I'm going to move this stuffing aside. Yeah, it doesn't really carve into slices. It just cuts up into chunks. It's still good. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to just slice it as best I can. The knife is still sharp from the last time I used it. Makes life so much easier, let me tell you. Okay, so you can see that. That's what I'm going to slice it up. I'm going to do a few more pieces. Okay, almost done. Yeah, this piece here, I think I'm going to save for something else. Maybe a roast dinner with vegetables, perhaps. The rest of this I'm going to cramming into a few sandwiches. Okay, we've got a good amount of meat here. Got a good amount of stuffing. Which, there you go. So I'm going to be spreading that on the sandwich. Okay, so I'm going to butter the bread. Okay, just buttering up the bread with some butterly. Yeah, it just so happens to be the cheapest margarine on the shop. Actually tastes okay, you know. I mean, it's as good as any other margarine. Okay, the first order of business. We're going to take some of this stuffing. It's sage and onion stuffing, according to the packet. There you go. I just had a quick taste of it on its own, just to make sure it was, you know, good enough for the sandwich. And it actually tastes quite good, you know, even on its own. Put a generous amount. I put about half because I want to make another sandwich with this stuffing in it. There you go. Okay. You can't quite see the chicken from there. But there's all the diced up chicken. Sliced up. And put a generous amount. But remembering there's going to be a few other ingredients. I'm going to be putting some tomato in there in a moment. There you go. Put a good amount on there. You could always add more chicken if the sandwich is not thick enough. And at this point, I'm going to be putting on some mustard. Top off. There we are. This is French's classic yellow. I like this. It's not too strong. Pretty mild. Okay, let's dice up a tomato. Okay, I've hollowed out the tomato. Now I'm going to cut it into very thin slices. I don't want chunky slices in this sandwich. I want very thin, and that way I can spread the tomato all the way through the sandwich very evenly. A little bit too thin, that one. Yeah, it'd be a lot easier if I had a machine to do this, one of those kitchen gadgets. But this works out. Just got to be real careful not to lose a finger. And there we are, sliced tomato. And but yeah, I find that the thinly sliced tomatoes really do spread a lot better, because if you've got thick slices, it gets real chunky real quick. There you go. So a little bit more chicken. There we are, and there's a close-up. I tell you, it looks really good. I'll spin that around. Yeah, chicken, sliced chicken, stuffing, tomato, bit of mustard. Very nice. Of course, you could put in the usual gherkin, sliced up gherkin. That would work. If you could fit this in. Actually, a bit of sweet corn would go very well in this. I'm picturing sweet corn. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna put the top on and cut it in half. There we are. Okay. Top on, put it at a diagonal angle. And there we are. There's a close-up of the inside. Okay, and let's try it out. Oh. I'm getting the chicken and the mustard straight away. Tomato will probably come a bit in a moment. Very nice. You could definitely do with something. Bit of gherkin, or like I mentioned, you know, a bit of sweet corn. Just have to go get a drink. Yeah, it's a very thick sandwich. There's not a lot I could fit into this. Mm. This is a really good mustard. There's not a lot to say, actually. I mean, the chicken roast, you get like 3 for a tenner down at Farm Foods. Very soft, very moist. The mustard, in my opinion, is the best mustard for me because it's kind of mild. Bit of tomato on a quality bread, the Tiger bread. They definitely do need a quality bread. But you put these ingredients together, you come up with a really good sandwich. Yeah, like I say, aside from those 2 extra ingredients, there's not a lot you can do to improve this. The stuffing is a really good addition. I don't think I've ever had a sandwich, or at least on the channel, and I don't think I've ever had the stuffing in a sandwich. But it really goes well. This is actually very good. I'm going to make another one in a moment. Okay. There you have it. There's a close-up of the other one. Yeah, highly recommended. Get the Farm Foods chicken, or they do turkey, or they do beef and pork. Any of those. Put a quality mustard on some bread, or even copy this one. You know, if you are going to copy this one, let me know what you would put in it. Well, it's a sweet corn, bit of onion, perhaps. You know, hash brown. I don't know, anything you like. Let me know. I'll leave it with you. I'll put a couple of links to some other videos of mine in the corners. And thank you for watching.